For over a decade, one music industry has ruled Asia: K-pop. Massive agencies, billion-dollar tours, global fan armies. But something unexpected is happening. A group from the Philippines is breaking barriers, topping charts, and attracting international attention. Their name? SB19. And their rise is raising a powerful question across the global music industry. Is the next Asian pop powerhouse no longer Korea, but the Philippines? Today, we uncover the rise of P-pop, the dominance of K-pop, and the movement SB19 just started. Like, share, and subscribe for more deep dive music stories. To understand the rise of P-pop, we first have to understand the sheer scale of the K-pop empire. Over the past 15 years, South Korea has transformed its music industry into one of the most powerful cultural exports in the world. Entertainment giants like SM Entertainment, YG Entertainment, JYP Entertainment, and HYBE built a system that operates almost like a pop music factory, but with extraordinary precision. Young trainees often spend years preparing before debut. Their days are filled with vocal training, complex choreography rehearsals, language lessons, fitness routines, and media coaching. By the time they step onto the stage, these performers are not just singers. They are complete entertainers designed for the global spotlight. This system produced global superstars such as BTS and BLACKPINK, groups that shattered international barriers. They achieved billions of YouTube views, sold out stadium tours across continents, topped the Billboard charts, and signed major brand partnerships with luxury and tech companies worldwide. K-pop eventually became far more than a genre of music. It evolved into a cultural phenomenon powered by strategic global marketing, dedicated fandoms, and even national support from South Korean government initiatives promoting Korean culture abroad. For many years, this dominance made one thing seem almost impossible: another Asian country challenging Korea's pop supremacy. Yet quietly, beyond the spotlight, a new movement was beginning to form, one that the world would soon notice through a group called SB19. Yet despite this natural talent, the Philippines never developed a structured idol system like South Korea. For decades, the local industry focused mainly on solo artists, rock bands, and television-discovered celebrities. The concept of highly trained pop idol groups, complete with synchronized choreography, strong branding, and long-term training programs, simply didn't exist at a professional level. That began to change when the Korean company ShowBT launched a bold experiment in Manila. Their mission was ambitious: combine the discipline and structure of K-pop training with Filipino talent to create a brand new kind of pop group. After years of intense preparation, 5 young performers finally debuted: Josh, Pablo, Ken, Stell, and Justin. Together, they formed the group SB19. The early days were far from easy. Online critics were quick to judge. Some viewers mocked their style, while others accused them of simply imitating Korean idols. At first, the group struggled to gain serious recognition. But what happened next surprised everyone. A single moment would soon transform not only their careers, but the entire future of Filipino pop music. Every global pop movement begins with a defining moment, a turning point when everything suddenly changes. For SB19, that moment arrived with the release of their song, Go Up. At first, the performance video seemed like just another upload on the internet. But slowly, something unusual began happening. Viewers started noticing details that set the group apart: razor-sharp choreography, powerful live vocals, and a stage presence that rivaled many established international acts. Unlike many emerging groups, SB19 performed with the confidence and discipline of artists who had trained for years. The video began circulating across social media platforms. Fans shared it on Facebook, Twitter, and YouTube. Comments started flooding in. Then the algorithm did the rest. Within weeks, millions of views poured in. What made the moment so powerful was the realization spreading among Filipino audiences. This wasn't simply an attempt to imitate Korean pop idols. Instead, it felt like something new: a Filipino group delivering world-class performances while representing their own culture. Soon, SB19 was appearing on television programs, major concerts, and international interviews. Their rapidly growing fan base, known as A10, became one of the most organized and passionate communities in Asian pop music. But the real impact went far beyond viral fame. For the first time, a Filipino idol group proved the Philippines could compete on the global stage, and that breakthrough sparked the beginning of an entirely new movement, P-pop. One of the most fascinating aspects of the rising P-pop scene is how its philosophy differs from the system that built K-pop's global dominance. In the Korean industry, perfection is the foundation. Entertainment companies carefully plan every detail of an idol group's career, from musical concepts and choreography to visual styling and comeback schedules. The result is an incredibly polished and consistent product that has captivated global audiences. However, the journey of SB19 gradually moved in a different direction. As the group gained experience and confidence, they began seeking more control over their artistic identity. Instead of relying entirely on management decisions, the members became deeply involved in shaping their music and creative vision. This kind of storytelling is relatively rare in traditional idol music. By embracing authenticity and personal narratives, SB19 created something unique, a pop identity that feels both globally competitive and deeply Filipino. In today's music industry, success is no longer defined only by radio play or record sales. Instead, the real battlefield is digital. Streaming numbers, YouTube views, chart rankings, and social media engagement have become the new indicators of global influence. In this highly competitive environment, SB19 has achieved something remarkable. Their music videos regularly attract millions of views within just days of release, showing the intensity of their fan support. Several of their tracks have even entered the Billboard World Digital Song Sales Rankings, a major milestone for artists outside traditional Western or Korean pop markets. This kind of recognition signals that SB19 is not only a regional success, but a growing global presence. Through coordinated streaming, online campaigns, and viral content, they have helped push SB19 into the global conversation, demonstrating how digital power can reshape the music industry. One of the most defining chapters in the story of SB19 happened away from the stage and cameras. After building their reputation in the industry, the group made a bold and risky decision. They chose to become independent artists. To make this possible, they launched their own company, 1Z Entertainment. For many observers in the music industry, the move was shocking. Idol groups rarely step away from established management systems so early in their careers, especially when those systems provide financial backing, marketing infrastructure, and international connections. Operating independently meant SB19 now had to manage many complex responsibilities themselves. This included overseeing music production, marketing campaigns, global distribution, tour planning, brand partnerships, and long-term business strategy. Tasks that are usually handled by entire corporate teams suddenly became part of the group's own operations. However, independence also gave them something incredibly valuable: complete creative freedom. Without strict corporate direction, the members could experiment with new musical styles, visual concepts, and storytelling approaches that reflected their true artistic vision. For many emerging Asian artists watching from outside Korea's powerful entertainment system, SB19's journey introduced a new possibility. Perhaps global success doesn't always require joining a massive entertainment empire. Perhaps artists can build international careers while maintaining control over their own identity. That idea is slowly reshaping how the Asian music industry imagines its future. After the breakthrough success of SB19, something remarkable began happening across the Philippine music industry. What once seemed like an experimental concept, Filipino idol groups competing on a global stage, suddenly started turning into a full movement. Record labels, talent agencies, and young performers realized that a new door had opened. The biggest difference compared to the past is confidence. Before SB19's rise, Filipino idol groups often struggled to be taken seriously, both locally and internationally. Many doubted whether the country could support a professional idol industry at all. Now there is proof that it's possible. Because of that success, investors and entertainment companies are beginning to see P-pop not just as a local trend, but as a potential global industry. Training academies are expanding, production standards are improving, and international audiences are slowly starting to pay attention. What once looked like a small experiment is rapidly transforming into a powerful cultural movement. One of the greatest strengths of the rising P-pop industry lies in something deeply rooted in the Philippines itself: its cultural diversity. Unlike many music markets that revolve around a single dominant language or tradition, the Philippines is shaped by a rich blend of influences. Asian heritage, centuries of Spanish history, and strong American cultural exposure have all contributed to a uniquely hybrid musical identity. This diversity is clearly reflected in the music of SB19. Their songs often move seamlessly between English and Filipino lyrics, allowing them to communicate with both local audiences and international listeners at the same time. The production style blends modern global pop sounds with emotional storytelling that reflects Filipino cultural values. This combination creates a powerful advantage. International audiences can immediately connect with familiar pop elements while still discovering something culturally distinct. In a global streaming environment where listeners are constantly searching for fresh sounds and authentic stories, this balance becomes extremely valuable, and that uniqueness may ultimately become P-pop's greatest strength. Despite the growing excitement around P-pop, the comparison with K-pop remains complex and often debated by music analysts. The Korean pop industry has spent decades building one of the most sophisticated entertainment systems in the world. Major companies like HYBE, SM Entertainment, YG Entertainment, and JYP Entertainment operate with massive financial investment, global marketing teams, and well-established training academies. Their artists, such as BTS and BLACKPINK, regularly dominate international charts, sell out stadium tours, and influence global fashion, entertainment, and digital culture. The scale of this industry is enormous. It is supported not only by entertainment corporations, but also by strong cultural promotion from the South Korean government. This level of infrastructure gives K-pop a powerful advantage that few music industries in the world can match. However, cultural history shows that global music leadership constantly evolves. American pop dominated much of the 20th century before Korean artists reshaped global music trends in the 2010s. Now, some analysts believe another shift could eventually occur, and many believe the spark for that transformation began with one group, SB19. The rise of SB19 may be signaling a new era for Asian pop. While K-pop still dominates, the growing power of P-pop shows the global stage is expanding. The next pop powerhouse could come from the Philippines. If you enjoyed this story, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe to the channel for more global music deep dives.